Imagine being one of the most promising young athletes in America, only to find yourself in a situation where everyone around the world is thinking that you murdered 2 people brutally. Your career? It's hanging by a thread. Your reputation? It's being dragged through the mud. And your future? Well, you will be lucky if you get to live. This isn't just a part of imagination, it's a true story of Ray Lewis, a man who overcame the unthinkable to become one of the greatest leaders in NFL history. How did he do it, and what really happened that fateful night? Stay tuned, because this story is about to blow your mind. Born in Bartow, Florida in 1975, Ray Lewis's journey to becoming an NFL legend was anything but easy. He was raised by a single mother, so he had to take on the leadership role in his family from a very young age. His father was not present for them, so he became the rock his family could depend on. This sense of responsibility shaped the man he would become, a fierce competitor both on and off the field. In high school, Ray discovered his gift for football. He wasn't the biggest or the fastest player, but his unmatched determination and work ethic set him apart. Every day, he showed up ready to push himself harder than anyone else. It was this relentless drive that turned him into a dominant force, not only earning him accolades, but also a scholarship to the prestigious University of Miami. At Miami, Ray continued to shine. He became a key player on one of college football's most respected programs, racking up tackles and leading his team with an unmatched intensity. Coaches and scouts couldn't help but notice his ability to read plays, motivate his teammates, and deliver bone-crushing hits. It was clear that Ray Lewis wasn't just another talented player, he was something special. In 1996, Ray's hard work paid off in a big way. He was selected by the Baltimore Ravens as the 26th overall pick in the NFL draft. While some questioned if he was too small for the professional level, Ray silenced doubters with his fiery passion and refusal to be outworked. From the moment he stepped onto the field as a Raven, he made it clear that he was there to dominate. Until now, it sounded like his life was going great. It was for the most part, but soon the tables turned. Let's step back to January 31st, 2000, a night that changed Ray Lewis's life forever. It was just after a lively Super Bowl 34 party in Atlanta when chaos erupted. A violent fight broke out between Lewis's group and another group of people. Sadly, it ended with 2 men, Jacinth Baker and Richard Lawler, being stabbed to death. The scene was shocking. It happened near the Cobalt Lounge in Buckhead Village, just 2 miles from downtown Atlanta. Ray Lewis, along with 2 companions, Reginald Oakley and Joseph Sweeting, found themselves in deep trouble. Just 11 days later, all 3 were charged with murder and aggravated assault. But here's where things took a puzzling turn. Key evidence seemed to vanish into thin air. For example, the white suit Lewis wore that night was never found. The Fulton County District Attorney claimed it was dumped in a trash bin outside a fast food restaurant. Meanwhile, a knife recovered from the scene didn't have any fingerprints or DNA, making the case even murkier. And if that wasn't enough, Baker's blood was discovered inside Lewis's limousine. The trial began, and things heated up fast. But just 2 weeks in, something unexpected happened. Lewis's legal team struck a deal with the prosecutors. In exchange for testifying against Oakley and Sweeting, the murder charges against Lewis were dropped. He pleaded guilty to a much lesser charge: obstruction of justice. So what did obstruction of justice mean in this case? It meant Lewis admitted to giving a false statement to the police. He initially told them he wasn't even at the scene, which turned out to be untrue. Because of his guilty plea, Lewis avoided prison time, but was sentenced to 12 months probation. The judge's decision was in line with the maximum penalty for a first-time offender. What were the consequences of this case, you ask? Well, for starters, the NFL fined Lewis a staggering $250,000. It's a record-breaking penalty for a non-drug-related offense. He was also banned from using alcohol or drugs during his probation. After facing one of the darkest chapters in his life, Ray Lewis didn't let the shadows define him. Following his 2000 murder trial, Lewis made a heartfelt apology for his role in the events leading up to the tragedy. While he was cleared of the murder charges, he admitted to making poor decisions and vowed to transform his life. And that's exactly what he did. Ray Lewis returned to the NFL with a fire that was impossible to ignore. It was as if he had something to prove, not just to his teammates or fans, but to himself. The Baltimore Ravens linebacker turned his focus to the game and became a dominant force on the field. His performances were nothing short of electrifying, and his leadership qualities began to shine brighter than ever. The peak of his redemption arc came in 2001 when he led the Ravens to their first Super Bowl victory. It wasn't just any win, it was a win with Ray Lewis as the heart of the team. Ray earned the title of Super Bowl MVP. But that's life on the field. What about what he was doing off the field? Well, off the field, Ray Lewis became just as famous for his words as his actions. His pre-game speeches could give you chills. He had a way of inspiring people, be it the intensity in his words, or raw emotion, or that deep sense of purpose. By dedicating himself to the game, his team, and a higher purpose, Ray Lewis didn't just rebuild his career, he rebuilt his life. His story became one of redemption, showing that even in the face of adversity, it's possible to choose a new path. And between all this, there is the legacy we just can't miss. Ray Lewis wasn't just a linebacker, he was a legend. Known for his fiery leadership and hard-hitting style, Lewis dominated the NFL for 17 seasons with the Baltimore Ravens. Here's a mind-blowing stat. From 1998 to 2001, the Ravens didn't allow a single 100-yard rusher in 51 straight games. Lewis wasn't just about stopping the run, he was a complete defender. His 31 career interceptions rank among the best for linebackers in NFL history. Named the most dominant player in the league by NFL coaches in 2003, Lewis earned 2 Defensive Player of the Year awards and led his team to 2 Super Bowl titles. Today, his legacy stands tall, literally, with a statue outside M&T Bank Stadium. Few players could match his intensity, and even fewer could match his greatness. What made Ray Lewis truly unforgettable wasn't just his bone-crushing hits or his iconic pre-game dances. It was his ability to inspire as a player, as a motivational speaker, and at the end of the day, as a human. But Lewis didn't stop there. He used his fame to give back, becoming a philanthropist who worked tirelessly to uplift underprivileged communities. Through his foundation, he has supported countless initiatives to improve the lives of children and families in need. Love him or hate him, one thing is certain: Ray Lewis's legacy will live on as a testament to the power of resilience, passion, and purpose. Thank you for watching the video. We will see you guys in the next one. Until then, don't forget to drop your favorite Ray Lewis moment in the comment section below. Bye.